Hello friends, happy Wednesday today. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, friends. I have an annoying cough, so hopefully it cooperates. It will be okay for a couple hours while I have my inhaler and meds in me, and then as soon as that starts to wear off, then it goes back again or comes back again. Anyways, tonight we're going to finish the tiered tray set from Paint Club 2.0. So the other night we did our door hanger. Look how cute that turned out. And if you're in Paint Club 2.0 where you get both kits, then the tiered tray one is the one that we're going to paint tonight. Hey Tracy. Let's see, I don't have anything prepared. I just got done working and took a quick relaxing bath, and now I'm down here to do this. So let me see if I've got all my colors right here still from the other night. Let's see. Slate color on this one. I think that I got everything. I'm gonna go ahead and tip you guys down. Say hello when you pop on so I know you're here. Make sure you guys can see what I'm painting. Sorry about the noise. Hi, Shirley. Set that over there. So we got our cute little cabin here, and it has a stand, so it'll be freestanding. We got some freestanding trees and a banner that we can make. And then there's the cute little sign that says "Welcome Winter" with a cabin, and then this other little sign with a deer and trees. So I guess we'll just start with one piece at a time. Get out some sponges. All right, so I'm just gonna remove all my layers. And I did not get any new paint yet, so let's see. Actually, looks like I had two of them. I'm glad to see that because I did not get any new paint yet. Ooh, I have been really bad about getting paint all over my clothes. All right, so we got some white out. We get some of the slate gray. That's going to be our background color on our house here. And get some of, I think this is honey brown. Yep, honey brown. We're going to need some of our greens for our trees. I'll do those in a minute, though. I'm not going to jump too far ahead of myself. And I'm going to use some brushes tonight as well. All right. Start with our slate gray is going to be our background on our house, cabin house, whatever you want to call it. I planned on coming live Monday night to get this one done because we did the other one Sunday, the door hanger. But like I said, it's a really weird cough. It's just annoying. And when it starts, it won't stop. And I don't want to be on here live with that happening. So we'll go one kit at a time, one piece of this at a time. And if for some reason I start hacking up along, we'll just quit and come back and do it tomorrow night or something, whatever ones we need to finish. But hopefully I get them all done tonight. I did not mean to get gray on the chimney. But what I'm going to do is just paint the whole thing now. It'll be easier, and then I'll go back over it with the brown in a minute. Thought I just heard my messages ding. All right, we will have to deal with that in a minute, I suppose. So I don't ever paint these. I tell you guys this every single month. I don't actually use them. So you're gonna glue them together. You only need to paint one. I would paint this one brown or black, either way. I don't know why I even cut these for myself, to be honest, because I don't use them. Let's do our little door here. We're gonna do that. And our honey brown. And I'm gonna use a sponge for it, just because it's got got our little pieces, our little window openings and whatnot on the door. So we're gonna do that this way. I forgot to send out my message that I was going live, so nobody knows I'm on here, so I'm guessing we'll have a lot of replay watchers. Sorry about that, friends. I have not been very good at sending messages. I don't have a ton of y'all on there anyways, but Wednesday night's not my normal night to go live, so people aren't really looking for me right now, I'm sure. Actually, I was thinking it was Tuesday all day. It's been a long, weird week. All right. So now we need some white. Now I'm going to use my brush for this, I think. Bigger piece again. We're going to do this triangular piece in white to make it look like snow. And when we're all done, we'll probably use some snow text like we did on the other piece on the door hanger. I thought that turned out cute. Just kind of clean up my sides a little bit. This is gonna go on here. And then we've got this little tiny one, and I could use a sponge for this. I probably normally would, but I'm just gonna use this instead of getting another sponge out at the moment. And then that'll sit up top there. So it just looks like snow. And then we're probably, like I said, gonna cover it with some snow text at the end. What else do we have on this? We've got our little, I gotta paint this brown because like I said, I messed up. I didn't mean to get that on there. So we're gonna take, where'd that brush go that I used for the brown? I didn't use a brush, I used a sponge. Huh, forgot. All right, I'm gonna go through and do this. I accidentally got the brown on, or not the brown, the gray on the spot where the brown was gonna go, and I didn't wanna have parts of it look different color. So I just painted the whole thing gray. And then I'll go back over top of it, like so. And now you can't tell, where you would have been able to see like a line if I would have went back over it in that one spot. Hey, Renee. All right, so I'm gonna move this over a second. We have got our cute little trees here and our wreath to do. So I'm gonna grab out a few more sponges. So I have all of them out, but I'm gonna get them ready. Need a dab of a burnt umber or a dark brown, and that's gonna go right here on the base of these trees. I'm not gonna paint the whole thing, and I'm not gonna worry about going up too far or whatever because we've got the 3D piece on these, so it's gonna be green. So I don't have to worry about going out of the lines or whatever you want to call it. So for my greens, I always do 2 colors. For those of you that are new, I see a few new names on here tonight. I like to do a dark green and a light green. These ones are a Hauser light green and a Hauser medium green tonight. You guys, if you're new to me, this kit is part of our Paint Club 2.0. You get a door hanger and a tiered tray. So our door hangers are usually like the 10.5-inch crafter size rounds. This one's actually an oval shape. I love it, super cute. And then you get the tiered tray set that matches. You also get this sheet, all for $49, ships for free. So that includes your shipping, and you get a 20% off coupon code to the website for anything else that you purchase. So it's a really good deal. So I just put a little bit of both greens on there. And I don't worry about it blending or being mixed perfect, because it gives me some dimension. I'll post the link to the Paint Club on this video when I'm done live. You can sign up any day through the month and you'll get this kit. It is exclusive to my Paint Club members. Won't see this on the website. And And then each month on the 5th, after you sign up, your original payment goes through whatever day you sign up. And then every month after that on the 5th, it'll draft for the new month's kit, and those ship by mid-month. All right, I'm just gonna paint that whole thing just in case. And then we're gonna need some red, just a little dab. Just for our cute little bow here. Ooh. All right, and then we'll start gluing her together. I'm not gonna do any detailing until the very end. I'll do all my detailing on all the pieces at one time. Stick fast glue is what I use. I get it off of Amazon. It is the CA Thick. If I don't have it in stock when I need it, I will buy the thin, but it's not my favorite. I like to use the thick better. The thin's just way more like watered down and hard to work with. Harder to work with, I should say. But it's not impossible, and I will use it if this one's out of stock. So I used to have my Amazon page on my website, and that for some reason quit working, and then I never got around to getting it back up there, so I should do that for you guys. So you guys have links to all the stuff that I use. Hey, Linda. Oh, yikes. Hold on. Sliding it all around there. My hands are a little bit shaky tonight. So as I try to get that on there, it's not staying in one spot. All right, so with no details, just on its own, it's still super cute. So beginner friendly if you haven't painted before. Super easy. You don't have to do any details or anything extra fancy. I don't know where I put my lid. Here it is. My next favorite piece is this one, so we're going to do this one next. And this one, I also don't paint these, but these I would paint in like burnt umber or the honey brown color. This one has multiple pieces. We're gonna do our background just like we did our background on that other piece. And actually, I'm gonna grab a different palette because I do not want to accidentally get other colors on here, and I wasn't thinking because we didn't have any blues out yet. So I'm gonna use this dark blue. Navy blue is what I'm using, and desert turquoise, which were not the colors on the list. I've showed you guys that you can use different colors. The ones on the list are waterfall blue and deep midnight blue, but any colors that you have will work. You don't have to have exact colors. So this piece is smaller than our other. Hey Trisha, hey Deborah. Smaller than the background on that door hanger, so I'm going to try to do it with a sponge. I did the other background with a brush. We'll see if it does the same. It should. I'm just going to keep going in back and forth with the different colors to make my background. No rhyme or reason to which ones I pick up or whatever. I'm just picking it up, going the same direction, and it just gives you that like a sky background look. Makes it look real and dimensional. All right, I'm gonna swipe my fingers along the edges just to kind of clean that up, and then I do go back over where my thumbprints are at on the board. All right, I'm gonna set this over here and let it dry a minute. This piece is gonna be your middle piece, and I'm not gonna do the whole thing because you're only gonna see this bottom part looking like snow. So I'm gonna grab my brush because we've already got white for our brush, on a brush I should say, and I'm just gonna paint this part, and I'll clean up my edge before we're done here. And then I'm gonna set this off to the side. So again, not painting the whole thing because we don't need it all. You can paint the whole thing if you choose to, but I wouldn't because you don't need to put the paint on there. You don't want to waste any paint, right? So honey brown's going to be our outside color here, and I am going to just put some on there and swipe it along. Just like that, and then those 3 pieces will be layered. I'm running out of spots. Let's set that over here. Our deer is actually the same color, so while I've got this out, I'm gonna go ahead and just paint our little deer. I usually like my antlers to be a different color. Now in the sample picture, they're the same. It's just the same for the whole deer, so I don't know. Sorry, guys. We're gonna try it though. I think I do want his antlers to be a different color. We're gonna do those in the burnt umber. I need just a tiny bit more burnt umber. I haven't even mentioned our deal of the day, so if y'all are new, we are doing Better Than Black Friday sales all week long. Each day is a new sale. Runs through midnight, so through midnight tonight, any kits in the farm truck category collection on the website, they are buy 2, right? Get 1 free. Yes, buy 2, get 1 free. So you can get 2 trucks, get a truck free, or you can get 2 inserts, get an insert free, or you can get a truck and get inserts free, or however you want to mix it, match it, and you can use that as many times as you want to. It's not limited on the website. I'm going to actually swipe right across the bottoms of his feet too. I don't know why, I just want him to have darker feet. These little hooves. So let me show you him up close. Like I said in the sample picture, he's just one solid color, that light brown. But all right, and then we are going to do our trees. We're going to do them the same way that we did the other trees, just grabbing different greens and pouncing that on there. And I'll do the tree trunks in a minute. All right, and it's a good thing we got more burnt umber because I needed some more. Hi, Cindy. I'm gonna do the tree trunks and the burnt umber. Where'd my green sponge go? The edge of this one didn't really get covered because it was squeezed up against there. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. I'm gonna hit this with a dryer a second. Oh, you know what? I don't need to yet because we still have our little sponges. I don't have a white sponge, do I? We do now. We're gonna have some snowflakes, so that's too hard to do with a brush. I'll probably do 2 coats on there just because it's got all the little cutouts. Sometimes it doesn't cover as well as a bigger piece. And I just want it to be nice and bright white. So, I hate it when I get like an itchy face and I've got paint all over my hands. I'm gonna put this little guy together. I really love the way the backgrounds turned out on these ones. I keep forgetting my YouTube hasn't been updated in forever. There's a whole bunch of videos I need to get over there because for some reason I can't download them with my MacBook anymore. I need to use my husband's computer, but I just never make the time to do it. And probably, honestly, if I'm real honest with myself, I probably don't remember my password to re-log in on there anyways. So that's why, but I'll get them updated eventually. All right, so I said I wasn't gonna do any details until the end, but I really can't wait on this one because it's not gonna work otherwise. I'm gonna take my white sponge and I'm just gonna go down the side. Yesterday I did it with the Snow Tex, and I will do that still on the bigger pieces, but this one's going to be covered, right, with the reindeer. I won't be able to get to them to go back through and do this correctly, so I just want to go through right now and do it. I'm just kind of making it look like there's snow on the edges of the branches, like so. Wait, what are we doing? This goes over here. Why is this? Did I paint the back side of this? I think I painted the back. I did. This isn't gonna work. It is. I'm gonna cover it. I painted the opposite side, so just be careful when you're painting it, guys, because you want it to fit together, but also it should fit right in the little grooves here. So hopefully my reindeer will cover that and you won't be able to tell that I messed up. Well, my trees are kind of crooked. They're laying. That's fine. It's all good. Take a drink break here in just a second. I'm going to try to cover him. I guess just wherever he lands is fine, but I'm just trying to cover up some of my crooked trees. All right. And then we got some snowflakes, and they can be kind of hard to glue just because of all the little holes. I just kind of put my glue tip on there and just kind of sprinkle it around, I guess. Now we're going to go in with the back side of a paintbrush, and we're going to add a few little polka dots on our background to make it look like snow in the sky. You can probably do a couple of dots before you have to re-dip your brush, but I just like to keep re-dipping it so I know that it's good. We don't have any issues. I probably put too many on here because it's just a small piece, but look how cute that turned out. Hi, Mary. All right, so that's piece number 2 for the night. Oops, my fingers are sticking to the glue. So I guess let's do this piece. It's our final piece, and then the others are like accents to it. I would paint this in brown again, probably, or black. We're gonna do our background on here the same way that we just did our background on that round piece. Just grabbing our 2 blues and sliding it across. I'll go across a few times just to get the good coverage and also to get the different dimensions, the different colors mixed a little bit better. I feel like the only time my face itches is when I'm trying to sleep or if I'm on a live. Just when I don't want it to. All right. Hi, Kathy. Just gonna run my fingers along the side and make sure that's cleaned up a bit. Set that over there to dry. Gonna get us some white paint for some snow over here. These tier tray ones are really fun because they come in smaller packages. They don't come in one big package, so usually they're split up in 3 or 4 baggies. So you can sit down and you can do just one baggie if you only have a few minutes. And then you can come back to it later and finish another one. Or you can do it all at once if you want to, but just makes it nice. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you don't have time for a big project, you can do a bunch of little projects. So there's that. Got our little house. That's going to be done in slate gray, just like our big house. Probably should have left the chimney undone again, but you know, I did that last time, so what was I thinking? Got this little piece in white for snow again. These ones are harder to work with just because they're teeny tiny. I am pouncing it on here and it's kind of thick. It looks globby and gross, but it will be perfect for snow. I don't want it to be smooth because that's going to be hard to use the snow text on, I think. I'm going to do my window in white. I was going to do brown, but I think that it just makes it look like it's all covered in snow as well. A little bit more. But I will do this in our tan color, our door again, so that it matches our other pieces. And then we have this little, I don't even know what this is. It's like a little X thing. Somebody else can probably tell me what it is. It goes by the door. Got some little snowflakes, some more snowflakes. Let's see. Welcome. We'll do that in white. And I'm just referencing that finished photo that you guys will get in your box. That's gonna go on here. We do need to do our little chimney. I'm gonna do this in darker brown this time, just because it's a small spot. And I don't think there's not a 3D piece for this. I should have left it alone. That's all right. I'm gonna try to just go straight across here. So there's not a 3D piece for this like there is on the little house or the bigger houses. So you're gonna just have to paint your own little snow on the top of that chimney. But I think it'll work out. I'm gonna grab my glue and kind of glue as I go on this. These pieces are just so small and I want to get them out of the way so I don't break them or lose them. Hey Lisa, hey buddy. How are you doing, bud? Where did I just put that little, oh here it is. Whatever this piece is that goes on the house. I really do love this kit. This is very cute. Little winter theme. It's perfect for Christmas, but it's also perfect for the whole winter season. So it'll be good for a while for your decorations. All right, I'm gonna let this sit a minute. Oh, I thought I glued that down. I did not. I'm gonna let it sit though, so that way it doesn't slide all over the place. I want it to go, I want it to be where I need it to be. believe, let's set these on here. I believe that I have these correct this time. I do, look at that. All right, last time I painted the wrong side, but we made it work. Just doing our trees. And the different greens again. A little bit more burnt umber. See, it was a good thing I put more on my plate a little while ago. I was gonna try and make it work without getting more on there, but I needed quite a bit more. We're still not done. We still have one more package, so we still might have some more to do. All right, for this next piece, I'm gonna get out some tape. And we are gonna write, or we're gonna put our word down. We're gonna spell it out, is what I meant to say. W-I-N-T-E-R. And now, ooh, I need one more sponge. Now we're gonna use that lighter blue, the lighter, brighter blue. So this one on its own. Yes, we are ready. What about you? Well, I mean, we're prepared, I guess I should say. We're not completely ready, but we're ready, prepared. We're ready. Just gotta get the rest of the stuff, you know, the last minute things. All right, so I did winter and blue, and then I'm gonna go over the top. So it's kind of gonna be like an ombre, but also kind of just gonna look like snow. I'm not gonna blend it too much with the white. If it was a true ombre, it would be blended more, but I really kind of want it to look like snow. Whoops. I got a little carried away though. So now we gotta go back up with our light blue color. I guess it's gonna be more of an ombre than I said it was going to be. It's all right. We will make it work. Actually, look at that. I didn't even make it a full white. How's that? I just made it a lighter blue up top. So you just gotta improvise, okay? You can do it. Let's get our glue. Each little letter gets glued down itself, so you just want to be careful that you don't get your fingers glued to anything. I glue mine together all the time, and you just got to peel them apart, but it's not pleasant, so I don't suggest doing that. Hi, Judy. I'm getting really hot sitting in here. I have fans running in the other room. I always have my fans going. I did take a hot, relaxing bath just before I came down here to do this, though, so that's probably why I'm starting to get hot. But there's also, like, no airflow. I'm just sitting in this room. Look how cute that is. Hey, Sheila. I should have done the sides of my trees. Darn it. What was I thinking? And the white. So now I'm going to have to, darn it. I have to try to do it with a paintbrush, I guess. It just does not the same effect because it's just more. Here you go. I'm going to dab it on my edges. Improvising again because I made a mistake. I should have done this before I glued it down. find my white paint now. There, now it looks better. Now we have some snowflakes to put on here. We'll do a few polka dots. My whole idea of not doing my like embellishing pieces until the end just did not happen, right? That's all right. So we'll go in with our brush and do our little polka dots again. This one's kind of harder to do because we got all the writing to go around. I feel like we need a few more dots up here, but I also, there we go. There we go. I might go around it and make it look like snow around the edges, but I'm gonna wait because I don't want to smudge those polka dots that we just did. So I'm gonna set that over there to dry. Hey, Georgie. And then we're gonna do our final piece for our final little baggie. And these ones are some little, it's a banner, some wreaths, and then some freestanding little trees. So again, I don't ever paint the bases. You'll want to paint those and you'll glue them together so the bigger piece will go on the bigger circle. They're kind of going to look like steps. They don't line up exactly. And then the smaller two will go together. See what I mean? They don't line up perfect. That's how they're supposed to be. So these have layers. Guess what? I don't have enough burnt umber after all of that. Hey, Linda. Hi, Marianne. So some burnt umber. Then I'm not going to worry about the rest of that part because we've got our 3D pieces here for our tree. So doing them just like we did the rest, just dipping into both greens. Can you guys see that in the camera? It just makes it so much more dimensional. It's not one flat color. I need a little bit more, just a tiny bit more of both of these. Actually, I got the wreaths. Better get myself a little bit more than I thought I needed. Cough's starting to come back. Set that off to the side. Gonna do our wreaths real quick. And then we just got some details to do. We're almost done, friends. This was super quick, fun, easy. That's what I love. These kits are not super complicated. It gives you something to do, but it also gives you something to decorate with. Or you can gift your pieces to somebody. And I pick for you every month, so you don't have to try to figure out what you want to do. Just send you a new kit in the mail. All right. Glue down our little trees. Can you guys see my shaky hand in the camera? All right, all right, all right. Where's our red pen? Didn't we have a... I used red on something, didn't I? I did, I used it on here. That's all right. One more sponge. And I just grabbed a tiny amount of red, not thinking that I was going to need to use it for these big ones. So I'm going to have to grab some more red. All right, I think that is it for painting. So now it's just on to details. So let's glue these down. So this is a banner. You would string through all these wreath pieces and make it into a banner. So it's got the pre-cut holes on there for you already. Did our trees right? All right, I think I've got everything glued down that needs glued down. So we are gonna put that off to the side. And I did say I was gonna use the Snow-Tex, but I don't know if I am. Maybe on this piece. The rest of them I don't think we'll use it on. I think that just the paint brushes have worked fine. I'm gonna try to do this with a sponge and hope this doesn't ruin my piece, because this turned out super cute right now. I'm just gonna take my sponge and dab along the side, and it's not gonna be even because I want it to look like snow, and snow wouldn't all be perfectly even, right? Piece kind of got messed up right there, but I'm not going to do much to fix it because I think that it turned out okay. So there's this piece. How cute is that? So stinking cute. That one's finished. This one is also finished. We did our tree while we were working on it, so there's that second piece. These trees, though, we can do right now. I'll try to do this. Darn it all. I'm trying not to get it in the middle of my tree. There we go. And then it'll stand right there. It'll be freestanding. I'm going to do the same thing on this little tree. So Snow-Tex works good, I think, but on the bigger pieces it will look better. So like we did it on the door hanger. I think it turned out great on the door hanger. And I think we'll use a little bit on our little house here, but these smaller pieces, I feel like, whoops, I don't necessarily need the Snow-Tex. You can just use a sponge or your paintbrush or whatever. Here's our other tree. I'm gonna do the same thing around our wreaths. Which actually, these ones I think are even harder to do because they got the little circles cut out on them, so like bump outs. I feel like it looks like we're trying. The other ones look more like snow. And I got some of my snow on my bows or my ribbons too. And this one got a little carried away on the side. Not my favorite one. I like these three better. They turned out better, so it's all right. All right, so back over here. Where did my white brush go? Here it is. Got this little brush. I'm just kind of pouncing it along the sides so that it doesn't look like a straight line, so that it looks like snow. Because I should have done these first before I put them on there. So if you haven't done yours yet, or if you're painting along but you just haven't glued it yet or whatever, do your snow first on these smaller pieces. I just think it'll make it easier for you. We did our trees on that one. Yep. All right. So the only other thing that you could do is some snow tags. I would do snow tags just on these bigger pieces. So, but I don't like to get it on anything other than what I want it on. So you just gotta be careful. So that just got on my house. So what I'll do is just let it sit there a minute, because I don't want it on the house part. I just want it on the white part here. I'll just tip it and clunk it off like that. And this just gives you texture. I don't know for sure what this is made of, but really it feels like sand and white paint. So you could probably make your own. See, that just gives it texture to make it look a little bit more real. Let me clean up my space here, and I will try to lay this out so you guys can see it all done together. Like I said, I'll share the link to join the paint club when I'm done with the live. If you join before the end of the month, this is the kit that you will get. If you wait until the 1st or after the 1st of next month, you'll get the December kit. And then it is a monthly subscription, so you'll be charged on the 5th of every month after your initial payment. And you can cancel anytime. You just have to give me, I believe I have 48-hour notice on the website. And that's just so that way, if I'm not able to cancel it immediately, we can get it canceled in time. Got a lot of garbage and junk sitting here. All right, just a second, friends. Almost done with the cleanup process. All right, so again, these all have stands. So this is going to stand all on its own. This is going to stand up on its own. This goes on your tiered tray. So these are our 3 main pieces. And then we have a wreath or a banner. Sorry, these are wreaths, but it would be a banner that you would string across. You could like hang on the top. You guys aren't even being able to see everything, are you? Let's see here. And then there's 2 freestanding trees as well with this kit. So you guys can see all that. And then if you're Paint Club 2.0, you get the door hanger as well. So all this matches. All All right, friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll post that link shortly. I hope you guys have a great week, and make sure you check back every day this week for the daily deals. I'll talk to you soon, everybody. Bye.